This is a 2016 Mercedes Benz GLA 220d 4Matic AMG line with the extremely desirable Premium Plus package. It's a 7G-Tronic automatic with paddle shift and four-wheel drive model. The 220d, most revered and sought after engine, 170 horsepower, four-wheel drive, Premium Plus AMG. So the best of the best of the best. Now, I've supplied this vehicle originally when it was a one-owner car. It came originally direct from Mercedes Benz corporate, hence the number plate there. Supplied it when it was 2 years old to my parents. Actually, they've had it for the last 6 years, so of course I know the vehicle's history extremely well. It's been within the family, so a trusted vehicle. It's never missed a beat. It's always been perfect. It's never had any faults as such. We've just replaced the front tyres last month, and we've just put a brand new AMG Mercedes Benz supplied battery in the vehicle. Being a stop-start model, batteries on these tend to start to become a bit slower at starting after 5 or 6 years. This has just got to that stage, so we've just put a brand new battery on, not a cheap aftermarket one, a Mercedes Benz supplied battery, AMG, with a long warranty that was just fitted in November 2024. So externally then, just to appraise the exterior, 19-inch alloy wheels. My only cosmetic observation really externally is these 19-inch alloys do have outer edge marks and surface oxidation. An easy task to refurbish, but for my part I will be selling the vehicle exactly as is. But my only criticism of the bodywork really is just some very minor outer edge marks to the alloys, which I think for age and mileage is realistic and to be expected. Front tyres, brand new, as you can hopefully see from the tread depths there. Mountain grey bodywork, all looks great. I would just say as a covering comment to expect general stone chips to the front, although when you look up close, hard to see any at all really. I would just think for the mileage you'd almost have to have something like that, but certainly none evident that I can see. Black power folding mirrors, puddle lighting, remote control electronically opening tailgate, LED lights, Parktronic system to the front and Parktronic system to the rear. 4Matic model, making it more desirable. Steel little entry plate to the rear bumper there, which as you can see is untainted. And it's a 220 model, which is generally the most mainstream and most sought after. So having sensible regard to age and mileage, really happy with the car. We've got the full factory build sheet here, gives all the extras. So we've got, for example, rear view camera, active park assist, electrically adjustable seats with memory, interior and exterior automatically dimming mirrors, collision warning system, memory package for driver's seat and steering column, so it's electric memory steering column as well, leather steering wheel, paddle shift, compartment package, folding armrests, panoramic roof, 7-speed gearbox. The spec does go on to further pages, which so command, APS with navigation, attention assist, bi-xenon headlamps, headlamp cleaning equipment, 19-inch AMG spoked alloys, roof railing, AMG styling package. It goes on and on. Heated seats, tinted, dark tinted glass, closing system with infrared remote control, AMG sports package, automatic transmission, electronic tailgate. Goes on to another page. Adaptive stop lights, mirrors package. Yeah, I mean it's a full spec car, so it's got everything going for it. Obviously, being a Premium Plus, it's got everything fully loaded, so it's got all the desirable toys. This is all of the service history. It's on the Mercedes Benz database, so it's been serviced in July this year at 72. It's currently done 73,700, so in mileage terms, hardly any mileage covered since. You've got all the history throughout at 63,000, 55,000, 44,000. What else do we have here? 41,000, 34,000, 22,000 and 11,000. So you're talking really comprehensive history there. It's been maintained absolutely perfectly irrespective of mileage, and we'll have a look at the rest of the paperwork when we get to it in a moment. But before we get to that stage, we'll take a look at the interior. Hopefully you can see interior is really tidy, nothing to write home about inside. You've got the original set of AMG interior overmat carpets. It's the AMG style seats, which are fully electric in the front with memory settings, as you can see there. It's got contrasting red stitching to the seats, which is nice, and a slight sort of reddy backdrop to the perforations in the centre panels of the leather seats, which is very nice. We'll just jump in and take a seat. I'll shut the door. So looking at inside, you can see mileage currently 73,713 miles. I'm just going to turn on the ignition so you can see the dashboard springing into life. We've got the satellite navigation there, air vents, the radio and hi-fi system, heated 3-stage front seats to both sides, passenger and driver, dual zone climate system, storage compartments, front centre armrest with it can be slided forward and backwards, as well as having storage inside. We'll start the engine. Obviously running flawlessly. Mileage actually for the year is below average. It works out around just over 8,000 miles a year compared to an average mileage typically of 10 to 12, so it's well within average. Running flawlessly, long MOT and perfect service history. Drives without fault, always has, so really pleased with this. And of course I'm well aware of the history and ownership of this car, having supplied it myself when it was just a one owner example directly from Mercedes. Folding mirrors, as you can see there, they automatically fold when you lock the vehicle. Let's just give it a quick rev for you. Won't go too mad with that, but suffice it to say it's running flawlessly. So looking at the passenger side, we'll have a look from the other side in a moment. You can see the passenger seat, not much wear and tear to speak of, and looking above, fabulous full-size electric tilt and slide sunroof. Has an internal blind as well, which is open at the moment but closes to give the roof lining full coverage in case you prefer having a blind covering the glass, but I like the glass exposed personally. We'll have a look at the back in a moment. You can see this has optional red seat belts to go with the contrasting seat belts, quite a nice AMG feature. And you also have the memory electric seat on the passenger side as well as the driver's side. Let's just go round and have a look from the passenger side. So this is looking at the front of the vehicle from the passenger side perspective. Hopefully you can see dashboard is all pristine. There's no scratches or marks to this brushed aluminium trim. Everything's in excellent condition. Seats, as you can hopefully see, all good. AMG sports electric memory seats in great condition having regard to age and mileage, and there's your AMG overmats. You've also got these illuminated sill plates, which is quite a nice touch. So we'll just have a look now at the rear. So the rear seats haven't had much use actually, because it's just my parents driving this originally, so no kids in the back kicking these front seat panels. So you can see that the netting and everything that typically gets damaged when there's more action going on in the back, they've not been touched. The overmats are in great condition, footwells are all very clean. The seats split fold, as you can see there, on a 60-40 ratio for loading and storage, which is very useful. And the leather itself looks great, we'll just have a look from the other side. So this is the final angle of the interior, the rear passenger seats from the driver's side perspective. You can see everything's all spick and span. You've got a pull down centre armrest, footwells, all look generally pretty clean and unworn. The seats themselves are great, and of course, like the other side, this seat folds as well. This is the smaller partition so that you can load things in, or you can fold both seats virtually entirely flat. So that's great. I'll just grab the key from the ignition. We'll have a look at the boot, which is electronic, controlled either from the key, from the interior switch, or from the button here. So here we have a wealth of documentation, starting with the owner's pack, original and intact with both original ignition keys. You have the complete collection of manuals and supplements which came with the vehicle when it was supplied brand new. Nothing missing, nothing taken away. We've got the V5 registration document there, which just confirms there's just one former keeper, which is Mercedes Benz themselves. This is money that's been spent on the vehicle in the last month or two, which includes a brand new pair of front tyres and a brand new battery supplied by Mercedes Benz themselves, and that was done on the 18th of November, so that will have a full warranty, as well as a fully documented digital service record, which we went through earlier. We've got the individual receipts and invoices for each and every one of those services all the way through, and we've got the MOT through till July 2025. Obviously it had advisories for tyres on that MOT, but of course they have both since been replaced. So excellent, fully documented records. I seriously doubt you'll find another one of this age to get anywhere close to as comprehensive as what we're looking at there. Very reassuring for the next owner. I shall just close the boot and I shall sum up one final time just to keep the information fresh in your mind. It's a mountain grey Mercedes Benz GLA 220d, 170 brake horsepower, 2143cc diesel engine. It's AMG Line. It's a 4Matic four-wheel drive model, and it has the incredibly desirable and expensive Premium Plus package. Not to be understated, because of course if you're comparing to others, you'll probably be looking at a similar price for one of these that has either no package at all or just the premium package. Emphasis on the word plus, because you do get rather a lot more with this. The main two features being the full-size glass panoramic roof and the electrically adjustable memory front seats. And when I say the premium full-size glass roof, it's an opening and tilting electric roof rather than a fixed glass panel, which you find on so many other cars these days. That is actually a fully functional panoramic sunroof. Opens, closes, tilts, and has an internal blind. So it's a 16 plate. The current owners, my parents, have owned it for the last 6+ years. I supplied it originally to them when it was just 2 years old, and it came directly from Mercedes Benz themselves. Located here at my home in Broadstone, Dorset. Postcode for your satellite navigation is BH18, that's Bravo Hotel 18. I welcome any sensible questions or requests for viewing. Please do get in touch if you would like to ask any questions or arrange to come and see the car. Thanks very much.